today. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And his first pass is incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on third, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
From midfield, here's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Allen now on first down. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. And the big question on this final Sunday, Week 18, could he run up enough pass yards to set the single-season all-time record? It's held by Peyton Manning at 5.477. He's within shouting distance. So we'll see what happens and how much. Touchdown! Gabriel Davis, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
To start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Sooner or later, we should get a snap, I think. This is now 1st and 25 after another penalty. Tua sets up to pass it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league. Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area. Here's 3rd and 9. Looking to pass. Tua. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Deontay Hardy back deep. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. 1st and 10. Gabe Davis and the offense getting the football back here. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So this defense coming up with a that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the turnover, it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami. 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills force the turnover They'll take over at their own 27. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 73 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
They'll go. Achane. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
There he goes left side. He's to the 15, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dolphins are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now they got the touchdown. It's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. take it away after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Throwing on first down is Allen. It's complete to Cook. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
This play started with the protection, and you have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield, and then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that. Play callers love 4 vertical routes because receivers can be open at any time downfield, often for big gains.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll start with an AFC East matchup. The New York Jets taking on New England in Foxborough. And it's the home team who are out in front. Mac Jones with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And that one all even as they play the visiting Bucs. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. His guys are out in front as we get you back down to Miami and Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. From his end zone, Wilson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Second down and 3.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Now he's free at the 35. Jalen Waddle. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle. 70 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Everybody likes to see the long ball throw, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
And Sanders now for the extra point. this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bills have retaken a third quarter lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua escaping the pressure right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now Tua.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
He's got his target. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Well, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Yeah, here come the Bills. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off play action. Allen. Oh, look at that catch by Diggs. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing now is Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bills have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Bass now to send it away. Dolphins offense returning to the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. There he goes again. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
extra point up and good by Sanders, and that gives him a 3-point lead. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play here for Buffalo, and even 50 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flushed out right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Allen.
Staying on his feet, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Allen.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge block will roll.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Now Allen.
And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
So Tua and the Dolphins down by 4, less than 90 seconds to go.
And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now Tua. He's got to complete to Waddle.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Throwing Tua. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Buffalo, it'll be a 13th win on the year. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins,
it's a tough loss to take as they'll finish things off at 9-8. But
because how much I brought already, you know? And it's, you know, how many headsets I brought, and he gets a little bit complaining about audio issues. Yes.
It sounds better right now,
Okay.
Gamer, doesn't it sound good for now? Or he's gonna be like yelling.
Yep.
Don't yell at me, Deathmount. If you yell at me, you have to deal with Gamer. You don't want to see him angry.
Well, I know, but
Are you good now, Deathmount?
yeah, because
You better be good. Or else I'm not staying on here like. So we're gonna fix the thing down this Sunday, right, Deathmount? We're gonna
Yeah.
get some other mods.
yeah, because the mods, I'm not gonna beg them. I'm not gonna, force them to come and chat.
Just tell them that you're fucking pressuring me. Then they're gonna. So you know what? I'm gonna make my decision, Gamer. I don't want to quit him, but we need somebody to fucking come in your mod. They don't want it. They're pressuring me. You can't talk to them, Deathbell. I'm not your messenger. You have to talk to them, okay?
Yes. Canada's your home, buddy. You don't want to, you know.
Who he doesn't? Deathmount, I'm tired of dealing with the mods. I want a break. I don't want to go to jail, but I don't want to be here with them.
Because out of that 7 mods, I get in that streaming manager for Twitch. I gotta be the one to. It's,
Listen, if they want to keep this up, that's fine. You're not going to see me here any longer. Okay?
yes, I know that, and I understand what you're saying. The only reason why you came is to get rid of Goofy.
And you know what? You know what, buddy? He should go to jail right now. I'm going to lock him up. You know why? Because he told them don't come in here.
Because I didn't need you in the beginning until when it when until Goofy started all this riffraff with militias and the others and that's how he came to me to mod.
Knock him out. Should we go after him? Let's go to fucking California yourself.
That's what started all this in the beginning anyway, since he had that issue with militias.
And then I can't come anymore because of him.
Yeah, see when he messed things up, trying to get us to argue. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, this is supposed to be therapy for you, and look like it's not.
Yeah, because no mods are coming in because he's telling them don't come.
Yeah, I know. And I, me and you arguing, and I don't usually do this, and you know, and uh, it's just too much for you. But I appreciate what you've done for me.
Deathmount, listen, I'm gonna stay, but I'm not appreciating what your mods are doing. Okay?
Yeah.
So how about you get Gamer in charge of getting us new mods? Gamer can try.
Yeah.
I don't know people that will help him.
Yeah, because we get from the 7 that I've seen, none of them coming in.
I only seen one, your buddy from UK.
Only Junkie, pretty much, and because see, when I mod for Jenny and